Damian Mori unable to take the field because, believe it or not, he was unable to remove his wedding ring. He continues the debate with the referee, Mark Shield, and the Perth Glory started the match with just 10 men. They're not too far away from the kickoff here at the Members Equity Stadium. Just some last-minute running repairs for Damian Mori, and Mark Shield asking him to lose the wedding band, and Damian Mori too happy with that ruling from the referee. Damian Mori, of course, at the Glory on a short-term deal, brought to the club by Steve McMahon. And it's going to be a problem for Mori. We may have to delay the start for a few minutes. Mark Shield, as we mentioned, the referee, perhaps the #1 referee in Australia, regularly involved at the moment in FIFA competitions. So a delay, as we said here, to the kickoff. Damian Mori will need to either tape up the ring or get it off the finger. Steve McMahon under a little bit of pressure. Their home form hasn't been the best. Archie Thompson looking to celebrate his 27th birthday today by adding to that goal-scoring tally.
Well, a little bit pedantic, I think. Obviously, for the married people at home, it's sometimes very difficult to get the wedding ring off if it's been on there for so long, and I think Damian Mori's a little surprised that he wasn't allowed to tape it up as you usually are, and Steve McMahon gesturing similar words, I think, at the moment.
Just quickly, Alan Hunter, what is the protocol before the game? Does the referee go into the change room and talk about things like jewellery?
Generally not. At times they may check while the players are warming up if anyone's wearing any jewellery that's not an armband or not a finger band, if you like. But certainly it's the first time that I've seen for a long time that he's asked someone to remove it rather than just tape it up. A lot of players have superstitions, so they'd like to wear certain things, whether it's their pride and joy wedding band or whether it's a necklace or a lucky charm, but every referee has their own discretion.
Well, Damian Mori's still arguing the toss, and it looks as though Mark Shield will try to start the game without him. Will be a Melbourne victory kickoff.
Well, Steve McMahon doesn't want it to happen. He's absolutely appalled at why the game can't get underway. Ironically, we had a very brief chat with one of the referee inspectors, Eddie Lenny, or referee coach, I should say. Former referee and Perth-based man, Eddie Lenny, very popular.
Well, Steve McMahon understandably arguing the toss because his team will have to start this very important game with just 10 men.
Well, unheard of at this level, Mike.
Well, there is the whistle from Mark Shield, so an early advantage, if you like, for Melbourne victory. And the best laid plans of Steve McMahon have gone astray. Damian Mori on the sideline, trying to work out how he can get the ring off the finger. So Perth Glory will have to start the game with 10 men. And I wonder what sort of reaction we'd get from Steve McMahon if the Melbourne victory can score while Mori is off the park.
Well, I don't want to harp on it, but I just wonder what it is that they want him to do with that ring. It'll certainly lift the players, that's for sure. Steve McMahon, his reaction will certainly lift the players. It's just something that's so rare that you'll only get frustrated by it as a player, especially when you're playing at home.
Well, I wonder what Steve McMahon will do here, because the ruling for Mark Shield is clear. Unless the ring can get off the finger, he won't be able to come onto the park, Damian Mori. Well, I'd imagine the only person happy with this state of affairs will be Damian Mori's wife. But offside flag there against Despotovsky, who is still wondering where his partner in crime is. Bobby Despotovsky and Damian Mori, of course, the most productive goal-scoring partnership in the old National League. We've now played 3.5 minutes, and still Damian Mori pleads his case. And again, he's joined by Steve McMahon, the coach of the Glory.
Well, he's asking Brian Dean now to warm up, so it's just amazing. It's gone from the sublime to probably almost the ridiculous if they have to make a substitution at this stage.
And I would imagine that means Damian Mori goes to the reserves list. Does this constitute a substitution?
Well, it must. If the letter of the law is followed, it must constitute a substitution unless they've changed it. And had an agreement that we're not aware of and the viewers aren't aware of.
Well, at the moment, judging by that board put up by the fourth official, Damian Mori has been replaced without kicking a ball. Brian Dean is on the park for the Glory. They have their full complement. What an amazing situation. Unheard of, unprecedented. And I dare say that will make Mark Shield a very unpopular figure among the Glory fans.